Going on, guys? It's your boy the Master Knight, and we're doing part 2 of theory. Let's go. Shout out to Chris, he was the one that made it, and we're gonna do in today's video, Five Nights at Freddy's top worst theories. Let's get into it. Top 5 worst theories about Five Nights at Freddy's. Number 5. Golden Freddy is a hallucination.
This theory states that the Golden Freddy we see in the first two games is not real but just a hallucination, imagined by the night guards. This, however, cannot be true. In the second game we can tamper with Golden Freddy's AI level, meaning he is a real physical animatronic. Also, both Jeremy and Fritz see the exact same Golden Freddy.
Okay. First of all, I do not think Golden Freddy is hallucination. By the way, I said, you can turn up the AI. I mean, there's something weird about it. Golden Freddy is not a hallucination. He is just a golden animatronic that laughs and disappears. Now, people are like, this is why it's a hallucination. But he just teleports.
He is real because two different people can't have the same hallucination. Furthermore, in the first game we can hear Golden Freddy scream in the night for a phone call.
Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh
no. It would not be possible for his scream to have been recorded if he was just a hallucination. Therefore, he is not one. The crying child cannot become either of these characters. The reason is that they are both already haunted by other children. In the Take Cake to the Children mini-game we can see a child being murdered right outside Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Right after this child dies we see the puppet's jump scare. This means that this is the child that possesses the puppet. As for Golden Freddy, we see his creation in the Give Gifts Give Life mini-game. In it we can see the puppet stuffing the kids into the suits. After it stuffs the fourth kid, a fifth child appears for a frame, followed by Golden Freddy's.
Okay. Yes, after the kid dies, gets jump scared by puppet. But thing is, we all know William Afton, the man behind the slaughter, more like the man behind your mother. I'm just joking. If your mom's dead, I'm so sorry. That was just a joke. My jokes suck anyways. So, William Afton puts children in suits, and we have seen some children get put in the animatronics. Maybe this is just a coincidence that puppet could possess the children and is haunting him, because we see it, because we all think he's in FNAF 4 and was during the bite of 87, which he was. 84, 81, whatever. The Fredbear bite, I like to call it, because I don't like saying 87 that much. So, after that bite, the crying child was gone. At least that's what we thought. Because after a while, his body disappeared. Now you're probably thinking, hey, maybe the police took him out of the head and then put him in the ambulance and sended him off. But what about if this was a lie? What about if Fredbear or I cannot say it, the Foxy Mask, I can't say it, I forget what his name is. The son, I forget, that's Foxy. I think that was Michael Afton. Maybe put the crying child in Fredbear, but now he's saying this is the worst theory. So I don't know. Theory. I don't know. Let's get right back into it.
Jump scare. This shows that the kid haunting Golden Freddy is one of the kids in the missing children incident. Since neither of these deaths match the crying child's death, we can conclude they are
there. Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, and the Freddy. And there's the bite of Fredbear.
different children, and therefore the child does not possess either of these two animatronics.
Okay, number 3. So this is probably the third top. The bite of failure.
In the third game, we learned from Phone Guy that there was an incident regarding the springlock suits. In this incident, many springlocks failed at once. When the fourth game came out and we saw the bite, people assumed this is the springlock incident. That, however, cannot be true. Let's say this is a spring lock. It can be tightened and untightened by using the hand crank. This is a spring suit. It has a normal endoskeleton like all animatronics. The thing that makes it special is that it also has spring locks. When the spring locks are tightened, the endoskeleton is moved out of the way, so a human can fit inside. As you can probably understand, the spring locks can only fail if they are first tightened. If they are not tightened, they cannot break. During the bite, there's no human inside Fredbear, so he is in suit mode. This means the spring locks are not tightened. Therefore it is impossible for them to fail, which means this is not a spring lock failure.
Okay, maybe I just made the worst theory.
This theory states that there are more than one killers. The second killer is usually called Pink Guy or Violet Guy. The main evidence for this is that these characters have different sprites. Because as we all know, there has never been a character with more than one sprite in these games. It has never happened, not even once. If you pay any attention to the games, you will see that almost every sprite changes. The change of Purple Guy's sprite does not mean anything. The second piece of evidence used is that the first killer was arrested. As we however learn from the newspapers, the bodies of his victims were never found, therefore it is reasonable to assume Purple Guy would get a shorter sentence. Meaning he would have enough time to get out of jail to commit his next murders. So this point cannot be used as evidence.
Let's see what the worst theory is of them all. Purple Guy.
This theory was okay at the time right after the second game's release. But after the third game came out, it was obvious it was wrong. Purple Guy cannot be the Phone Guy because their deaths are completely different. If you listen to Phone Guy,
Okay, what he's trying to say is that, like you said right here,
as death, you can hear banging on the door, animatronic sounds, music, and screams.
Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh no.
During Purple Guy's death, however, all the animatronics are left dismantled outside the safe room. They are not able to get up and kill him. These deaths clearly don't match in the slightest, so it is impossible for Purple Guy to be Phone Guy.
thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, I'm just going to talk about something is that the reason why Purple Guy was Spring Bonnie, right? If Purple Guy was Spring Bonnie in FNAF 3, we know that Spring Bonnie got Spring locked into Spring Trap, and Spring Trap turned into Scrap Trap, whatever his name is. And it just doesn't make sense, but the thing is that in FNAF 3 we hear I feel like a different guy. He's not the same voice, but he's a different one because Purple Guy died because he turned into Springtrap, and now he's after the security guard to kill him, and now get his revenge. So yes, that's how it cannot be. Purple Guy cannot be Phone Guy. So I hope you all enjoyed. This was like 10 minutes long. Yeah. Yeah, it's 10 minutes long. Let's watch a fan theory that I did not see at all. Sorry, did not mean to say I did. Let's watch these two videos right here, right there, the two TikToks. And then that's probably going to be 11 or 12 minutes, so let's get into it. Is Nightmare Foxy. What the heck? Nah, I mean, I'll talk about this in another video. Remind me about this, guys. William was controlled by Glitch Trap. No. Glamrock Freddy's evil? Not really. Michael Afton possessed. Toy Bonnie's a female. I mean, you can't really tell. I might hate on this one, but you can't really tell if an animatronic's a boy or a girl. Now, Mango's pretty easy to tell, but like, Bonnie has pink cheeks, kind of. He has like those fuzzy feelings of being a girl, but I don't know. Don't hate on my one, but yeah.
You will think that this
Let's move on to this final one. 3, 2, 1.
You will think that this Five Nights at Freddy's theory makes so much sense. In the trailer, we saw that the animatronics have red eyes, and I'm sure you were wondering why. Red eyes means that they are in attack mode, while silver eyes means that the children's souls are still controlling the animatronics. Confirming what we saw in the trailer is when William Afton is still controlling them. Share with a friend that might not know this. You will think that this Five Nights at Freddy's theory makes so much sense.
Maybe, but yeah, it makes a lot of sense. The final one. Vanny is Elizabeth Afton. Grandchild and Michael are same person. Ultimate Custom Night is canon. Maybe. And Glitch Trap are a different person. I kind of believe this one.
Freddy is pretending to be helpful and friendly to Gregory. Freddy manipulates Gregory into doing the hard work of stealing parts from the other animatronics for himself. In the end, once Freddy is fully upgraded, he then betrays Gregory and permanently stuffs him into his stomach hatch. This will make Freddy the final boss, but Gregory doesn't survive.
Maybe. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this new Master Knife video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the next one. Peace out.